Hey everyone, this is Coach Angie. You're watching the Council of Coaches on Clean Money Media. I want to sort of brace a difficult subject. It's a bit uncomfortable, but I kept thinking, how do you make change or progress when you find yourself in a difficult nation or in a difficult situation? You know, things are not moving. And I think that narrative can be spread across the continent. I don't think it's just about Kenya. I think all across Africa and many other countries, I'm sure, third world nations, you find yourself, you're in a nation, you have dreams, you have aspirations, but this is a difficult time, a difficult place to be or a difficult time to be. Number one, I think, encourage yourself in that other people are making it. I want you to be an encouragement, not to be a condemnation or a comparison. Other people are making it around you. How are they making it? What kind of resilience is this that people have that they try to do things and they succeed? So that's the first thing. Look around you. Identify a mentor. You know, is it a book mentor? Is it a YouTube social media mentor? Is it a weekly mentor who does a column in a newspaper that you can read every week? Is it a weekly interaction that you have with somebody that you can say, if this person made it, then I'm gonna make it? You know, a lot of people talk about vision boards, but I feel like telling you, go and cut out cuttings of the 3 people who you admire most in the world and stick them on your walls or where you can see them every day and say, if they made it, I'm gonna make it. And that should be your confession. Strive Masiwa has just dropped in my spirit. I mean, I hear he mentors people on Facebook. That's brilliant. Find a mentor, find somebody who's going to show you, how did I make it out of this situation? And I like Strive Masiwa because the situation he's gone through are very difficult, and we're not all meant to go through that kind of difficulty, but it shows you that if one person can get it, one human being with everything that you have can make it, then you can as well. So study the lives of those who have made it and then begin to make changes in yourself. It's amazing, there's a lot of changes that we're talking about in this season. What changes do I need to make in order to get where I want to go? And the other thing is, I keep telling people to form think tanks. Think tanks are comfortable because it means that you find 3 or 4 people in a similar situation that like yourself. But the first thing you tell each other is there's going to be no negative speak here. There's going to be no pity parties. Because if you put 4 people together to be wishy, or to form a pity party, or to form, oh, we'll just stay here in how we are just lost people, then it's not going to help. But if you put together a team, with yourself included, of 3 or 4 people, and you start thinking, how can we get out of the hole that we're in? How can we get out of the life that we're in? How can we make a difference? How can we make something? How can we make some money in a positive way? Not in bribing, in corruption, and all the other drama that goes with money that is not earned in the right way. What can we do? And I promise you, if you put your heads together, if you identify a mentor, if you look at people you admire and find out, why do I admire these people? And if you go back and look at people's backstories and see, what can I take, what can I apply from each person, and be positive and look up and look forward. It can't always be like that. What I love about life is it's always evolving. So there's definitely going to be something that changes. And I think it's important that already you're looking at yourself and saying, this is a hard and difficult situation, and how am I going to get out of it? But the most important thing is, other people have gotten out of it every day, all around you. I think I'll even mention my daughter at this point. She was in the US and she came home. She looked around at her circumstances and she said, no more. Let me go to my country. Let me go back to where my qualifications will be recognized and where I can do something, you know. And that was such an amazing change. So I was just saying, you know, I think I want to do another video on why we're always running away from this country, but what's the change? What can you do? The one thing she said is, I'm going back home. And she came home and she's working and she's making something of herself. So what is it you can do? You find yourself in a difficult situation, a difficult economy, but what is it that you can do to change your situation and your circumstances? God bless you. Bye-bye.
Next time on Clean Money Tuesday.
Let me ask the question. Is the change that we are seeking always about leaving the country that we reside in? So I am in Kenya, but I'm talking to the whole of Africa. I'm talking to anyone, anywhere in the world. Is the solution always to leave what you consider a third world nation and economy to a first world nation or economy? Is that always the solution?